So it's essential to recognize that perspectives on immigration and its effects on the black community can be complex, And, the government never stepped in and helped when it comes to reparation. What's the first thing white people say? Well, I want to get my tax dollar for that. Your tax dollar going everywhere else. How come you not storming the Capitol? It's going to Ukraine. How much money they sending to Ukraine? Billions, 90 billion as of last week. They put that in with that border security thing, know? And so they're getting money. And then, again, Israel is getting money. You're spending money on these damn migrants and whatnot, But this one brother said that America would never help black people. Check him out real quick.
Hey, good afternoon, fam. Hey, I posted a clip earlier, celebrating Black History Month. And it's a gentleman. I'm assuming it's a gentleman. It looked like his profile pic is him and a lady. That's what it looks like anyway. But me and him going back and forth, he's a bit upset because at the end of that clip, Obama was pictured along with other black historians. He had a problem with that. So me and him is going back and forth. We're talking about what Obama didn't do for the blacks and who's in the White House. I got a question. Do you think any black man could do anything for black people in the White House? That's not going to happen, man. The Republicans will never allow blacks to profit from anybody that sits in the White House, man. You got a group of Republicans right now in Texas, man, that want to snatch federal funding for any city, state, town, municipality, or anybody else that even mentions reparations for the black people. Now, you got reparations for Jews, you got reparations for, Japanese people, for this Pearl Harbor mess, you got reparations for, some other things or other people or whatever. You understand? I can't go into it right now because off the top of my head I can't think of it. But I know this for a fact. If anybody, black president, white president, anybody talk about giving reparations to the black people, they'll slaughter them, man. The GOP will come together, man, they'll crush them. They're not going to let nothing positive happen for black people, man. They don't want to see us with anything, man. You understand? This person going back and forth with me telling me that, you understand, he can name several things that people have done in D.C. for the black people. I don't see it. What? Because we ain't got to ride the back of the bus no more? That's positive for blacks, man. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Y'all give me your opinion, fam. All right, good up, man.
So, yeah, like you said earlier, it's all about self-sufficiency, But at what point, if you put somebody in charge as a black person, who's going to listen to him? Who's going to follow him? You would have people like Rizza Islam, and there are some other black people with leadership abilities and capabilities and skills. But black people are so afraid of being taken advantage of because we distrust each other,
And rightfully so, for the most part.
Yeah.
Because, again, we are our own worst enemies.
We are.
In a lot of different areas.
We are.
So, and I have friends, honestly, I have great friends that are black, and I have some great friends that are white.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about somebody's skin color. For me, it's about somebody's character and about that person and being a good person, because it doesn't matter what your skin color is. There are bad and good in every race.
But you would be able to show that if you had your own media, which we don't. Can you imagine?
Well, we do, because we're our own media.
Yeah, but on a mainstream scale, we have a target audience. Thank you guys for supporting and watching the show. Jackie, you and I greatly appreciate you definitely supporting black media.
Thank you.
We need our own, and they fight tooth and nail from keeping us doing that. And somebody has said, referencing back to Black Wall Street, somebody said that someone else made this statement, that the reason that they burned it down because of the fact that white folks have told the world for years that black people were like children and that they had to take care of us. And so as we start building our own and our stuff look better than their stuff, They had to get rid of that because now it becomes a contradiction. Because now the world says, well, wait a minute. I thought you said they couldn't be self-sufficient, that they couldn't do for self, and that you had to help them. But look at what they built without you.
The majority of this country was built on our ancestors' backs, along with the Hispanics and the Indians and things. So, and it was already occupied when it was allegedly discovered. So I don't know. I don't play into a lot of what they tell you to believe. Yeah.
If you had your own media, they would tell you. That's why I like getting my news from YouTube. I like to go to black people on YouTube. People like Angry Man, perhaps, Yvette Carnell, Philip Scott. People of that ilk.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
And everybody can do research.
You have a computer in your damn pocket. But I like getting mine because there's always something underlying when it comes to whatever they're telling you. There's always something that someone else has a better insight to. That's why I like going on YouTube.
For most stories, there are three sides. In almost all stories.
Yeah. So I totally believe that. But yeah, Dr. Claud Anderson, he was talking about, so far as reparations, in his book, that he would set up two different banks, one on the West Coast and one kind of in the middle of America. The reparations money wouldn't go directly to you. It would go to these banks. And when you wanted to buy a house, start a business, go to school or whatever, you would come to this bank and they would finance you, fund you for these things. Very low interest rates or whatever, he said. I didn't recall the whole things he said, but what he was saying was that would be better for black people as a whole, because instead, you remember when Dave Chappelle...
Forget that. If I'm getting reparations, I don't need my money going to no bank for them to
you
give
just
me
said
something.
We need to come together and help each other as a group. But now when it comes time to cut the check.
We talking about reparations. I don't need my money going to a bank for them to have me to come and apply for a loan.
No, the bank is for your people.
I don't need... No.
So would you give any money?
The check.
Would you contribute any money to the bank? Or you just want all your money?
Give me all my money and then let me deposit it into the bank, because when I deposit it into the bank is using my money and making money while it's in their bank. So they still...
Well, it's not really a bank per se. It's just a place where
I don't need my money going to no place except my address.
But I thought you said we as a people need to build our own, another Black Wall Street.
We do.
Now it's
but
time,
I don't need
now
you
it's time
handling
to
my
step up all of a sudden.
But I don't need you handling my money.
Now it's time to step up, and now Jackie Stevie Wonder. Well,
I don't play with my money, my man, or my children.
But the money...
Give me my money to my home address or direct deposit.
The money is for the betterment of your people, to help everybody.
People, if it's a reparation check, each of my people is going to get their own individual check.
Yeah, and we pool our resources.
I'll contribute, but you ain't get no. You give me my money to me.
That's why we ain't going to get nowhere.
Well,
okay, you got to help the cause.
I don't need my money going to no institution.
Okay, we want to build schools. We want to build our own hospitals.
I choose
what I do with my money. We're going to delve into healthcare.
You acting like the American government now.
No.
Because right now, they taking my money for taxes and they doing what they want to do with my money. The Jews have
a thing like that for the Holocaust. When they get their reparations payment, they contribute to a thing that helps the group. I want my check.
I don't care that theirs is going to wherever
Jackie
it's going.
Want
more
her
power
check.
To them. If I am due reparations, I want my own check that says my name on it, my government name.
But would you contribute a third?
No.
Of your check?
That's
Nothing.
just like, nope.
See, that's you helping self at that point.
I'm going to contribute, but I don't need nobody telling me what percentage, how much, none of that. If my brain say donate $19.99, then I'm donating $19.99. Or whatever the case.
That ain't going to buy shit for the hospital.
I'm just saying. I'm just using
a trash can.
That's just an example.
$19.99.
I'm just saying. If that's what I feel like doing out of my money, then that's what I'm going to do. I don't need nobody else.
We trying to further the people.
I am going to further the people. I'm contributing my little bit. But you don't tell me how much to contribute.
Is that before or after you get your Rolls Royce?
Oh, I'm getting all my stuff off the top. Yeah.
See, that's why we ain't gonna get no damn where.
I'm gonna contribute.
Y'all remember Charlie Brown, the Christmas special? When Sally, Charlie Brown's sister, came in and showed Charlie Brown her Christmas list. He said, "Wow, Sally, that's a whole lot. You're sure asking for a lot." Sally said, "I only want my fair share. I only want what's coming to me." Sally. Okay.
What the old people say? You don't sink your boat.
I can't sink my ship to save your boat.
Yeah. So I got to take care of me first before I'm able to take care of anybody else.
That's selfish. What about the group?
I'm still... Okay, what would be selfish is if I kept it all to myself and I didn't do anything.
But you're going to get $19.99.
No, that was just an example. What I'm saying is I don't need nobody to come say you need to give 25%, you need to give 50%. No, you don't tell me what to do. I go and I give how much I want to.
Okay.
And I do what I want to. But I would help. That's the main thing.
Okay.
The main thing
because we need our own hospitals. We need our own schools.
Yeah.
We need our own institutions and banks and credit unions and all our other stuff. Because, again, as a black person in America, you can get a home loan, you can get a car loan, you can get a student loan. They ain't trying to give you no damn business loan.
I'll help
That's
my community.
That's going to be a fight.
I would help my people. I really would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because honestly,
I believe you would.
Yeah, because honestly, I do see the disparity in a lot of the neighborhoods and what these children are doing without a lot. When you go to a school and these schools in certain neighborhoods
built in the
don't
50s.
Have, well, no
computers.
Right. They don't have enough books for each kid to have their own book where these children
That's what I'm saying.
Or having to share books and things like that. You know, that to me is what needs to be taken care of first and foremost. I mean, that, you know, that there is no reason why any child at any school in the United States should not have their proper books and their tools that they need to be successful. You know, it starts with us.
Yeah. These
children are kids. They can't provide for themselves. They have to depend on the adults to do that for them. And these children are being let down in these type of environments where they can't
thrive. And
no.
Yeah. Let us know what you think down in the comments. What would you do with your reparations? Would you donate?
And would you want to go into an institution instead of to you?
It's our institution.
I don't care.
It's for the betterment of black people. Down in the comments. Let us know, what would you do? Would you be on board with Dr. Claud? It's called Black Labor, White Wealth, I think is the name of the book by Dr. Claud Anderson, where he outlines what to do with the reparations. Okay? Very good plan. He comes on Boyce Watkins a lot, and I've watched him in the past where he describes and outlines what could be done to make it better for us as a group. Because, again, most groups combine their resources. Again, that's how they get ahead. Look at the Hispanics, 12 of them in a house.
You know,
and then they all buy a truck. And then once they get a truck, one or two of them will move out. They'll get a place. And then they'll let 10, 12 others come stay with them. Black people, we kick you out at the age of 18. Okay, we don't play. Okay, your ass didn't get it together in 18 years, nigga. You better figure it out while you're out there. But most other groups combine their resources. That's how they get ahead. They help each other. Go to a Chinese restaurant. They only hire their own. Go to a Jewish establishment. They pretty much only hire their own, except for the physical labor. They'll hire some other people. But the upper echelons of things, they only hire their own. We have to go outside of our community to go to other communities to get a job and to seek resources for ourselves.
But think about it. Those other groups that you're talking about, they're making it happen and they're being successful with it.
Because they work together. We don't.
But their money didn't go to one centralized place. And then it was like,
well, different groups in different areas put together their stuff.
Of your money.
let's say these 5 Jewish guys got together. Each one donated X amount of money to go to the fund. And that's all I'm talking about. That's all Dr. Claud Anderson's kind of talking about. They donated it
out of their money, out of their banks.
After they got it.
Yes. My point exactly. His formula reminds me of a restaurant, high-end restaurant, where you go in there with a party of 10 and they tell you your gratuity is $500. Point blank, period. That's what that sounds like to me. You don't be telling me how much to tip. My waiter may have not been $500 worth of
Let us know
tip.
down in the comments. Are you down for combining your resources to pull us up as a people,
I combine my resources, but I'm gonna control how much I'm contributing.
So what if they said we'll give reparations? You get half goes to the fund. You just want all yours.
Hell no. I need an appeal.
We ain't gonna get nowhere.
My ancestor, no.
We ain't gonna get nowhere.
Oh no,
half, Eddie. Half.
No. We need. I need to talk to somebody. I used to be a shop steward.
Okay,
baby.
well, what I'm gonna have to do is get the book and read it, and later in the year we'll come back and break down what Dr. Claud Anderson is explaining. I think it's an amazing.
I ain't following Dr. Claud Anderson.
Well, see,
I don't need no.
I'm paraphrasing it here. I'm not giving it to you verbatim as he spelled it out.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not. But
by the same
thing
token,
is, he controlling my money, or somebody up there that he know controlling my money. No.
We elect these people.
No.
And then we have meetings and we decide, okay, this is what we're going to do so far as build a hospital here in this particular area.
That part is good.
Build a new school in this particular area. We're going to start AP courses. We'll have a school for exceptional students, that, and the third.
I will see them after my check is deposited into my account 100%.
Please put that in the comments.
I will see them later after it clears.
PushGapRadios.com. We going under, nigga. We
sure the hell is, because you're not getting half. Oh no,
half, honey. Eddie.
No.
Does Joe Biden have dementia? Doctors today called for President Joe Biden to receive cognitive tests that prove he's fit to serve in an astonishing week of gaffes